I need to know.
I'm not pregnant.
You don't deserve her. You know it, I know it, but she doesn't. Not yet. But she will do. One day she's going to wake up and realize that she shouldn't be with you. That she'll be better off with someone else.
Callie?
No, she's fine. I saw you two talking.
You know, maybe he's right. Don't deserve her. She would be better off with someone else. I mean, what sort of husband am I? What kind of man?
He's hurt. So, he put 2 and 2 together and came up with 5, and now he's angry.
He said Callie was going to see him. Out of the accident. That's not right, is it? Said she was leaving me. Some of the things he said add up. Texts. Emails. She wasn't going out. Not that night. She hadn't planned to go out. Not until I...
Just talk to Callie.
If I hadn't lashed out. If I hadn't... She would never have gone out. What if she remembers? What if she wakes up one morning and suddenly remembers that I hit her? I have to tell her the truth, the full story. Mr. Cullen, I have to tell her, don't I?
It's not my decision. If you really need to tell her, but just do what you think is right. Not just for you, but for Callie.
Mr. Johnson, elective discectomy.
Yep. How are you doing, Mr. G?
Pretty well, thanks, Dennis. How are you feeling?
Leg's a bit sore, you know.
Pain?
Yeah. Could be last night's kebab, though. Joke.
You stopped taking the anti-inflammatory drugs?
A week ago, as requested.
But you don't appear to have lost a great deal of weight.
Well, I've been trying.
The BMI is 40.
Is that good or bad?
It's not ideal. Would you excuse me for just a moment? Mr. O'Dowd. There is a distinct chain of command and respect in this hospital. And I would have thought, at this stage of your career, you would have grasped that. Toadying up a Toby car like that.
I wasn't toadying.
I know that some of my colleagues may believe that toadying is the way to get ahead. But hospital politics is best left to the politicians. I will not have you trying to ingratiate yourself with a member of the board right under my nose. Do I make myself clear?
I was only...
Do I make myself clear?
Yeah. Just ask for my opinion.
Can't get rid of me, eh? No, I've got to wait for some medicine, and then I think I'm free to go. Just waiting for Adrian to arrive. He should be here by now. I wanted to apologise for earlier. Phil, you know?
There's really no need.
No, there is. You've enough on your plate without my problems adding to it.
It's fine. Are you okay, though?
I've messed up. I never meant for any of this.
Was there something between you and Phil?
No, he listened to me, that's all. He was there for me. He was always there for me. He's a good man. Maybe if things had been different, well... who knows?
But you confided in him about problems you were having.
I told him Adrian and I had hit a rocky patch, but most relationships do from time to time.
Did you tell him you were thinking of leaving Adrian?
Yes. That doesn't mean I intended to run off with Phil, though. Please don't think badly of me. I never meant for it to go any further with Phil. I never meant for any of this to happen.
It's over now. Excuse me. Faye.
Lyndon.
Look, I'm sorry about earlier, the coffee and the chat.
Oh, don't worry.
Well, I was thinking maybe I could buy you a drink after work.
I've got a better idea. Joseph has to work late, so instead of a drink, why don't you come back to mine and I can make us some dinner? Nothing fancy, just, some pasta and... Well, you can help me through a bottle of Chablis. If that's okay.
Yeah, okay.
Great. Well, that's a date then. I'll meet you here, about 7.
Here, yeah.
Perfect.
And why do the theatre? It's not exactly entertaining in there, is it? Every time I've been in there, I've been asleep like that. Hello again, Mr. Griffin.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the interruption earlier.
Well, mad busy as ever, eh?
I just need to have a word with Mr. Johnson.
Now, you've nothing to worry about. I know it's not you doing the surgery, but I know I'm in safe hands. Now, I've been here before, don't forget. Been there, done that, bought the T-shirts.
Dennis, I've had a look at your records, and there are one or two concerns that I'd like to share with you.
Concerns about what?
Your general state of health.
That's why I'm here, isn't it?
Dennis, I'm not sure that you're doing all that you can to look after yourself.
What do you mean?
Look, I'm happy to give the go-ahead to this procedure, but I would have been more happy if you'd have done more.
Right, what?
You stopped smoking.
Yes.
Well, I need you to stop smoking for good. There's no point in starting up again next week.
Of course, yeah.
And, well, I'd appreciate it if you just step up the efforts to lose a little more weight.
Well, I've cut back a lot already. I've really tried, Mr. Griffin.
Yeah, yes, I can see that you've lost a few pounds.
Yeah, and I've tried to exercise a bit like you asked me to and all. But I mean, it's hard, isn't it, in the middle of winter?
You talked about joining a gym.
Ooh, I looked into it, but...
But...
well, they're a bit pricey, aren't they?
As are cigarettes. I did tell you that you needed to stop smoking before surgery.
I have. I tried. I did, I tried. It's in the genes, isn't it? I mean, me old fella smoked, and me ma, they were a right pair of chimneys, they were.
I've heard enough. Would you tell admin that Mr. Johnson's going home, please?
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Bumping you will ease the pressure in theatre. It will certainly help my staff.
What about the pain, me
We'll
lady?
give you some anti-inflammatories.
No, you can't do this.
You brought this on yourself. If you can't be bothered to look after yourself, then why should we? Now go home, stop smoking, and lose some weight. Then we'll take another look at you.
Mummy! Mummy! Oh, what a surprise! Dad, thanks for coming. Hey, you two.
Come on, Noah, Lily, stop now.
This is why it took you so long to get here. Arranging all of this.
Not really. They came separately.
And what took you so long?
It's all Phil.
Mr. Johnson. What's going on?
Don't tell me you don't know. Rick Griffin.
What about him?
He's given me the old Evo, hasn't he?
You've been bumped.
Told me to lose more weight and stop smoking.
Really?
You make me sick. Think you got all the answers, don't you? I've worked hard all my life. Always paid my taxes. And yeah, I have the occasional cigarette, but I pay extra taxes on them. I've paid my way more than most.
Doesn't give you an automatic right to be treated.
Doesn't it? Food and smoking, they're the only pleasures I've got.
And they're killing you.
No, mate, they're keeping me alive. Pack them in, I might as well be dead.
And you'll be dead if you don't.
I was a bright kid, me, you know. Then I got picked on when I went to school. Bullied.
And bullies made you fat and a smoker. I'm not interested, mate. I've heard it all a million times before, and I'm sure I'll hear it a million times again.